Give me the longest.
Which one is the longer one?
I think the other one, the green one. What up, world? What happening?
See smooth. That's who you see right now.
What's happening? Yeah. What's happening, world?
Oh, that need to go what?
Y'all know we be setting up equipment when we come up. Equipment, not equipment. Equipment when you come up, come live.
I can't.
The Noble Labs, boy.
You need to come in.
Equipment?
Equipment, girl. You don't know what it is? Equipment.
No, it's okay. It's okay if I don't.
Yeah, I ain't got no.
You don't know what
second
equipment is?
I don't need no equipment.
What? You ain't never set up equipment? Boy, go in there and set the equipment up for the people get here.
No.
Huh?
No.
Boy, set the equipment up, boy. Set up the mics. That's my whole life right there. Set up the equipment, boy. I got to set the equipment up, boy, for the singing. Have you ever done a singing in your life?
Yep. Come on in, people. Hit that like button as you come in. Hit that like button as you come in.
You think it's a program. It's a
Hit
singing.
that like button as you come in.
You going to the singing tonight, boy.
Hit that like button. Hit that like button.
Hey, turn me up, bro.
Did that like that?
It's too late.
I ain't up, bro.
Oh, yeah. It's one or the other. You
Plug
gotta go
me in, bro.
I can't.
It's one or the other.
What?
It's one or the other.
You only got two plug-ins?
What is that? Plug it in, plug it in. Oh, plug-ins.
What?
Blade.
It's either
Why?
the phone or the what you call it.
Just tell me why.
You only got one input?
With the aux, yeah.
Man, you suck as equipment man, bro.
Equipment, man.
You suck, bro.
That's what I'm going to do.
Equipment man ain't got no cable. bro.
Based off
That man suck, bro.
the doggone manufacturing specs. That ain't got nothing to do with.
This man ain't got no equipment, bro. How you the equipment man with no equipment, bro?
Shut up.
This man ain't got no equipment, bro. You supposed to have equipment in your
Told me
bag.
the same amount every time.
Equipment, man, but
Hey, hit that like button,
What
hit
you
that like
need?
button.
What you need? I got one, boy.
Bruh.
Quarter inch
Nah, you
XLR.
yeah.
8 inch XLR. Boy,
You need to call Dom, bro. Dom got mics in the baby bag.
Oh, yeah.
He literally had them in the baby bag.
Wow, I got you, bro. Like dog, bro. That joker, that stay ready, boy.
Gotta stay with
Yeah, you got an 1/8 inch. We got an 1/8 inch to XLR somewhere.
Like, what are you
That's what you need.
An 8
XLR to 8 inch.
No, just an 8. It's in that bag. It's in that bag over there. The bag, the bag in the back.
Happy
back
Wednesday, everybody.
Kaz ain't got no equipment, bro. Can't hook me
Sassy
up.
Sandra, what's up?
Sassy Sandra.
Light Rider,
Hey,
what's up?
wait. I bet you Sassy Sandra was born in the 70s. Sassy Sandra
yeah.
it was born in the 70s.
That's pre-80s.
That's
Sassy.
Sassy. I was born in the 70s too.
That pre-80s right
Sassy
there.
Sandra.
Yeah.
You born in the 80s.
You was not the 90s, baby.
Yeah. 90s
be
they
like,
started
I'm
calling it
23.
sexy
Right.
Sandra.
Yeah.
She gonna be young.
They had the boldness to say sexy. Sassy, it was predated sexy. So you are born 1972. Yeah, you just turned 50.
How old are you, Sam?
How old are
Tell
you,
us, 'cause I
Sassy?
need to know.
And Sandra, and you know what? Most girls that was born in the 80s.
He's making all this up.
No, I'm
guys.
not.
Yeah.
70s.
She gonna be like, I'm 21.
If you were born in the 70s and you were
How
born
old
in
is
the
she?
80s,
She said, yep.
what?
I guess she was born. She just said, yep. She didn't get
76.
an 80.
Oh, wow.
What
She
what
born
year?
76.
76. I was close. She was born. I told you. She was born in the 70s. Hey, look, too. And if you were born in the 70s and you were born somewhere in the 80s, your name probably ends with an A. Ramona, Tamika, LaShonda, all
Shamika.
in with an A.
Yeah.
Sassy Sandra, all in with an A.
Yeah.
It's like the whole era of
the
women
A's,
back
yeah.
then end with an A.
And with an A.
Yep.
Like, what's your name?
Sassy
Oh, yeah, you're
Sandra.
70, baby.
Yep, you're yep. Sassy Sandra. Yep. Cause then in the 80s they were bold enough to call themselves sexy. But sassy, yeah, she was born in the 70s.
The history of the word.
Hey, man, we got 18 people people watching and
That
5
he
likes, hit that like
made
button.
up
Hit the like
on
button.
top of his head.
Hit the like button.
No, man, that's true. You Jasmine.
Okay, I'm sorry. Never
You was
mind.
born-
Never
You
mind.
Zaya, what
Never
up? So, I
mind.
mean,
Never
I
mind.
wanted to be a part.
Lavinia knows.
I don't want to be a part. Stop.
Going on.
Lavinia.
Lavinia, you 70s? Lavinia knows you between 75 and 85.
I'm so done.
We moving into prophetic right now.
No, you're not moving into prophetic. No,
Tell
We
you,
moving
bro.
into prophetic right now.
no, absolutely not.
And look, if your mama got a Jean or a May to her name,
Oh yeah, you 60s.
Then she-
Yeah, you
you about
50 to 60s. Yeah.
she was born in the 50s.
Yeah, if you're Edna Jean or you're
Yeah.
Betty
I'm talking
May.
about-
Betty
I'm talking about my mama.
Jean. Oh,
Her mama name, yeah.
Mama is the Jean.
Barbara Jean.
Yeah.
And Barbara Jean Robinson.
Yeah.
Barbara Jean was the first name.
Jean and May.
yeah.
Susie May.
Yeah, and you were born in the.
Lavonia
No, you're not.
1970.
I told you. End with an A. If your name end with an A, you were
Yeah.
born in the 70s.
Yeah.
If you're female, I don't know what that's about. Tamika,
Dolores Jean. Oh yeah, Jean was the one.
Dolores Jean,
Yeah.
that she was 60s and
Jean,
50s and 60s. You was
yeah,
born in the 50s and
yeah,
60s.
yeah.
Thank y'all, Miss Jean.
Thank you.
Betty May. Betty May.
Sassy Sandra, thanks.
Sassy Sandra, Betty May.
My father-in-law is what is he?
I don't know, like men,
What's the man one?
they could just be John. You know?
They had 3 names like John,
They had
Robinson,
one
Cole.
too.
Huh?
What's his name?
Well, I mean, you are third. You're a fourth, right?
I'm a third. My son is the fourth.
Your son is a fourth.
Mm-hmm.
So that's men. They could just
Yeah.
recycle. And my mama called me Canton out the blue. Like nobody's like I don't know where she got the name from. And like she didn't.
Get it from nobody in the family?
No.
All the men in my family got something. Kirk
And-
is my granddaddy middle name on my daddy's side.
Oh, wow.
Albert is my granddaddy on my mama's side. So
Who
it's
was Albert? His
Kirkland Albert Edmond. So my name is Kaiser, which is my
Kirk name Albert, bro.
Yeah, wrong.
Yeah, and then
Sorry, Kirk.
and then Cam got my name.
You
And
named him Albert?
No, Cam. No, Cam.
Your son?
No, Kaiser Cameron Edmond. He got Kaiser.
Oh, he got okay.
Yeah, and then Caleb got Caleb.
So wait,
Caleb Martin Edmond from my Uncle Marty.
but I'm saying it's supposed to be
That's funny. That's
the
funny.
entire name, right, for him to be a third. If you skip over the middle name, is he really a third?
Yeah, it's the first and last. Kaiser
You
Edmond.
sure?
You trying to start?
It's supposed to be the middle name too, bro.
Not
You don't have you have your dad's middle name?
I do.
Then
But my granddad is Kaiser Kirkland Edmond.
so that's how
He's
Kirk
the first. Yeah, that would Kirk get it. All the names stay in the family.
recycle men name.
Yeah,
but,
recycle
but,
men
but
name.
but what's your sister's name?
They
Your older sister is what? What's your older
Erica.
sister? Erica, and with an A. What's the other one?
Andrea.
And with an A. What year was she born, Andrew?
Andrew's 81.
All right.
80. Andrew's 80.
All right, and your baby sister
It's
is
Candace. No,
and it changed. I told you. And she changed because she the youngest. I told
She's
you.
86, so she was out that window.
I told you, it's everybody that's from 70. I'm telling you, it's something about everybody that was born from 70 to like 85. It's a female. They name end with an A.
Oh man.
I don't know what that's about. All y'all name
It's your
end with an
culture.
A.
It's your culture. That's all.
But who made it change? Like who just said, you know what? I'm finna end my child name with an
Somebody
E
just
or
said-
Jasmine.
The number.
There was too many Jasmines in 89 to 92.
A lot.
I had 4 Jasmines in my 4th grade class.
And then everybody changed.
Wow.
But I bet you they all were spelled different.
No, 3 of them were spelled the same, and I think 1 of them was. I have seen stupid spellings of my name.
With an H in it and all that.
I've seen JASM. I've seen JASZMYNE.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that's a lot.
What?
That's me.
JASZMYNE.
Yeah, that's a lot.
Just so you could be different. Any letter you can change to make the sound.
Oh my God,
change.
that's Jazzy Mine.
Jazzy Mine.
Yeah, and last name Williams.
Smith.
Jazzy Mine Brown. Yeah. Wow.
Just try to put that French on there.
Yeah. With the little curl up.
Got a hood last name Jenkins.
Your whole family live on the block. Everybody know y'all.
All right, man.
All right, ready?
You are ready.
Feel like.
Even though we started the show like 15 minutes
Super late.
ago.
Y'all forgive it. Hey man, we took a break. We trying to get back right.
Still full of turkey.
Y'all at work anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, you didn't eat turkey anyway. That's right.
I damn.
Yes, you did.
He still was a part of tradition.
That joke don't make no sense.
At all.
They're like because
No,
the
it don't.
pilgrim.
No, I share with
No, turkey, but ham, yes.
because the natives they don't get it, so I don't eat it because they don't eat it. Years later, and we still the natives don't eat it. I don't eat it.
So the turkey was available.
Celebrate the holiday.
Yeah, they do.
Gotta bring some maize over there.
They on that day they have to own the queen. Welcome to the booth. Yo.
Oh, yo. You trying to hop out of there. Yo. Basically, we still was at Thanksgiving.
Don't mess with me. I don't even like turkey.
So he still was at Thanksgiving.
Thank you guys for joining us in the booth today. Please like, share, and subscribe to the show on Facebook, YouTube, and podcast platforms, including Spotify, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Amen. You can go now. Run DMC. Y'all can go now.
I'm not participating.
Look at Cam over there.
Look at Cam over there jamming.
Don't encourage us, Cam. Do not encourage.
We're doing that for every lady that name in with an A.
And all the sassies out there. All the sassies.
Some good 80s funk.
Yeah, all the sassies. What else they use besides sassy? They use
Foxy.
Foxy lady, Jazzy.
No,
Yeah,
do not look
yeah,
at me.
yeah.
That's not doing me. I'm talking about, you talking about Jack?
Foxy,
No.
Jazzy, Sassy.
They used to use
And the men with Cat Daddy and
Cat
yeah,
Daddy.
Ice Cool. My rap name was Ice Cool CJ.
We're so glad you got delivered from that.
That's so funny.
In elementary school when I was rapping,
No.
it was
That
Ice
was
Cool
so
CJ.
funny.
What?
Ice Cool
It was
CJ.
never
He
cool,
just put
sorry.
everybody together to make
Ice Cool CJ. And all my raps was began with "Listen, party people." Like, listen, party people. I'm here to say.
I'm here to
I
say.
love Jesus Christ in a major way. Yeah. Yeah. Thank you, Mama, for letting us rap in church back then.
Amen.
Yeah.
And if you would like to sponsor the show or advertise, make sure you hit us up at intheboothpod@gmail.com. How you switch the beat? You went from funk for her to 808
Hey,
hip-hop, bro.
I'm grateful for the funk. Usually it's quartet.
And my kids, today is a national holiday for our household. It's Love Jones' 18th birthday.
I got an 18-year-old, y'all.
I officially have an adult child. My God. I have an adult child. That happened real fast.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Oh my God.
Alexa's about to go to high school, and I'm like, ooh.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Yeah, man.
she's driving now. She's doing her thing. I'm so proud of her. She got a scholarship to SCAD. She got accepted, and they gave her scholarship money, $48,000.
Hey.
Every year.
Hey, I feel him now.
Yeah.
I feel him now.
Yes.
Yes, because that's money I don't have to spend. Hey.
For
I
real.
feel him now. Yes.
Yes.
And so, but very proud of her, and so this is if y'all want to send her some money, y'all can cash out her at Love Jones.
You gotta spell it because she don't spell it.
LUVJONEZ
Yeah.
1130, which is her birthday today, 11:30. Again, let's do that again. Love Jones, the $, Love Jones,
Hold on,
Let's
let me-
11:30.
chat.
Hold on, now,
Uncle, auntie, y'all make sure y'all send a couple, send a little offering. LUV JONEZ 11:30.
It's in the chat.
It's her cash out, man. Y'all bless my child today. She's I'm so proud of her. And she's doing her thing. So just proud of the Love Jump. But I'm like, man, that time went by real fast.
Yes, yeah.
Oh my God.
It seems
bro.
like it go by faster as it go. Like
Man,
get older.
bro,
that, like
she was
that, like from baby to kid,
bruh.
and then
And
from
it's your girl.
once they get
Yeah.
like
Only girl.
13, it just seems like
Fast
it start going
forward.
fast.
It
Like,
is.
bro, what is going on?
Right.
Like if the voice
That
changed.
happened in my own life though.
But the voice change, everything just changed. They move different, and they
Yeah.
start to move into who they are, and and it just happens so fast.
Especially
like,
when you have younger siblings.
Yeah.
So you're not paying attention just to them.
Yeah,
You got
yeah,
all
yeah.
the other kids too. So
yeah,
like,
that
That time
So
went by real
fast.
fast. As a parent, it's just you feel like you want more time, and so God has been, not to bring her down on the show, but since my mom passed, Love Jones. Of course, Mona is my wife in blood, but she's my birth blood, and it's like I've been
Clinging,
holding on
yeah.
to her, boy, and the Lord has been telling me probably since I would say since April, May, that I got to start letting go. And I've been working on Mona.
He gonna cry in the car, boy.
Oh no, I've been
yeah.
working on.
Oh, he gonna cry.
I know it.
I've been working on Mona though.
Why you acting like you're not gonna cry?
You gonna cry?
What, when I drop off to school?
Yeah.
No.
You gonna cry at graduation?
you gonna be the
You
first
gonna cry
one.
when you drop off?
What's
You
the
gonna
way
cry?
down.
What's trending?
You gonna cry the whole way back?
What I'm saying is,
love is
No,
trending.
what's
That's what it is.
no, I'm saying when I drop her off, I'm gonna give her the speech. You ready? You been prepared? Stay in the presence of God, do right.
And then here come
And
the
I'll be
tears.
back.
So she hugged him.
Once she in Savannah by the beach, so I be in Savannah a lot. Just to go to the beach and see her every now and then. I'm gonna be like, man, we here for the beach. We ain't here for you.
Right.
We just so happen to bump into you at the mall.
4 hours away, right?
Right. We just so happen to bump into you. But now her mama now.
I already got my tears out when she was 9 months.
We get her
and
ready.
I dropped her off at the daycare and I cried.
She cried at the daycare.
So
I was
I'm
like,
done.
man, you got to
I got 'em
at
all
the
out.
daycare, bro.
What about for the boys?
Oh, but
Ain't nobody crying for them.
bye-bye.
Ain't nobody
Bye-bye.
crying for the
Y'all ain't right, but
Boy.
Make a t-shirt that say
They
cry for the
eating everything
boys.
in the house and they oh
Ain't
yeah,
crying for
bye-bye.
boy.
See you
Like,
later.
boy, you ready? Get on out of here.
Man, when y'all leave, you gonna be
Stop
crying.
Who?
when
Look
you
at face.
leave,
Look at face.
Oh, when the last one
Probably
leave?
him.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to cry when the last one leave.
Tears of joy.
On my way to the airport. Like, bro, listen, son, the house ain't the house no more. Everything has changed.
Yeah, let's have the lunch.
Yeah, good.
You throw that key away?
Yeah,
Because it don't work no
take
more.
all your stuff. Take everything. We leaving. Yeah, we going to
Like, you
we
ain't
going
never at
somewhere.
home. Yeah,
We are going
don't worry about
somewhere.
that.
When Yus graduate,
Yeah.
We might be on a plane before he get off.
When that's
he get off
it,
the stage.
we
Both go to the airport with luggage.
Everybody got luggage,
You on
right.
Concourse B, we on Concourse E.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's gonna
Yeah.
be it.
That's
But, I mean,
how- that's
but,
how- yeah.
but the first year, I mean, love
Man,
it.
we're gonna travel the world when
It's
Nijo
gonna be-
get out of
it's
here.
go-
We're gonna travel the world.
Yeah. I got 10 more years. 10 years, 11.
You
Yeah,
got,
kick
you
it
got
right there.
12, yeah.
No,
Okay, right
that's 10 years because Yus was in second grade. 10 years.
Well, I'm 1 year behind you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I guess we'll be meeting at Concourse
Yo,
A.
where we going?
Yeah.
we going France? Where we going?
Yeah.
Bucharest?
Everyone gonna be.
Bucharest.
We're gonna be like,
Okay.
man, and tell my, the siblings, y'all take care of each other.
Yeah.
Take care of each other. Y'all
know.
make sure he's straight, got money. Y'all hit me up. I FaceTime you some wisdom.
Yeah, we'll be back in the
wherever
year.
I am.
You some wisdom.
I FaceTime you,
You
some
know
wisdom.
what?
I make sure I have a towel on because we probably be somewhere on some.
Okay,
some
what we talking
deserted
about
island.
today? What's the topic for today?
We somewhere naked on some.
Everything be a headshot. Yeah, what you want?
What you see?
Straight chinning up, right?
You-
Y'all are dumb.
Yeah.
yeah.
I'll be like, oh,
Come on,
yeah.
man.
Daddy, what you got on?
What I've been wanting to wear for 25 years.
What God created us to wear.
Yeah. So, I mean, but Lovey, you know, God's been saying to me, you got to let it go. You just got to let go your clutches. And so I've been working on it. I've been doing real good. She been going out on dates and, you know, oh, Lord, be praying, Holy Ghost, you know, when she out on the hammer. Oh, girl, go out and have a good time. Bullshit.
All right.
You know, it's been good. I trust her. And so, you know, I trust
She's
God.
been an awesome daughter, too.
She been good.
You know, all the horror stories about, when she turns 16, she gonna know.
Right, I don't ever receive any of that.
Right.
People tell me, I'm like, oh, that was your experience.
Yeah. Mine has
My
been
child gonna be great. Right.
You know,
It's been
and
great.
I also said, listen, you change on me, I'm going to change on you.
I said we can have good teenage years.
Yeah,
but
don't worry about it. Yeah.
Can have other ones.
Right.
I got time for both.
I got a bag of crazy.
Right.
That,
You ain't even seen yet.
You pull yours out, pull mine out.
Two bag nigga. What we doing?
Okay.
But you know, my love Jones has been great. She's been awesome, you know. And they do know that daddy is 0 to 100 at times.
All the time.
Not all the time.
98% of the time.
You know,
Right.
my
99.9.
you know, they've gotten the, hey, how y'all doing? Get off that seat. yeah, they gotten that. They're like,
Yes.
And then come back over here, boy. Give me a hug.
Right.
They're like, oh,
You know I love you.
Like, what
I
are
do
we
that to Cam
doing?
all the time.
Like,
Get on him and then
come here, boy. Love you.
They
Sit down. Yeah,
They just stand there,
like, boy, you crazy.
They don't know how to act.
You done got whooped and got love. And it's like,
Whooping love.
So, amen.
Whooping
Amen.
love?
Y'all take care of my child today, please. Send her $5, $10, something. You know, Dad already done gave her a brick, but
Yes.
you know, just y'all love her. She got a good
All
day.
right, man, look into this show, man.
Yes.
Good day. Praise God.
All right, so
What was that?
Praise God.
so another mass shooting. Seemed like just a revolving door with this one. Andre Bing, a Walmart employee since 2010, opened fire in a break room on November 22nd, killing 6 people and injured several others. The suspect died from a suspected self-inflicted gunshot wound, according to the police. A Walmart employee who survived the mass shooting is suing the company for $50 million
Yeah.
for negligence.
That's about right.
Prior to the mass shooting, Mr. Bing had been demoted by management for his improper and disturbing interactions with others, but then reinstated as team lead. There were numerous reports that he was bullying, threatening, and harassing other employees. Number one, does the victim have a case for the $50 million?
Yes.
For
Like, we
sure.
don't even
How
have to talk about
serious
that long.
should we take signs?
Right.
Yeah. Wow. Play the
We got
video.
the video with this.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like,
Eyewitnesses say
Whoop.
inside this Walmart in South
this
One
man right
second.
here. Somebody messing up with the equipment.
Jazz.
The Noble
No.
Labs.
Got nothing to do with me. They jazz.
He bring the same 7 pieces, and we always need some.
Eyewitnesses say the shooting inside this Walmart in southeastern Virginia on Tuesday night was terrifying.
I looked up and my manager turned around and he just opened fire on everybody in the break room. And it is by the grace of God that a bullet missed me. Not gonna lie, I literally looked at him. I saw the smoke leaving the gun, and I literally watched bodies drop.
By the time it was over, 7 people, including the suspected shooter, were dead. Several others were hospitalized. Police say the shooter, 31-year-old Andre Bing of Chesapeake, worked at the store. The killings come just before Thanksgiving, but also just days after a mass shooting at an LGBTQ nightclub in Colorado, and more than a week after another mass shooting at the University of Virginia. That state's governor, a Republican and gun rights supporter, said now isn't the time to talk about gun control.
We will have, once the facts and circumstances are well understood, an opportunity to take actions. Today, we must stay focused on families.
Eyewitnesses say the shooting inside.
I just want to say, I think politics is stupid. The man said, now is not the time to talk about gun control.
That is
now-
a very
now
time
the
to talk
perfect
about
time.
it.
Like, when is the time? Like, when are you ever going to talk about gun control?
Right.
Yeah.
What time?
But it's political because your wing, your side, love guns. So I hate it, man. But do you think 50 million
Yes.
Yeah,
is
absolutely.
the case?
Absolutely. It's
Yeah.
negligence. You can tell.
I mean, she's probably gonna settle out for a lot less.
Don't do it.
I mean,
I'm going
Not to make this funny,
for
but-
50 million.
like, no,
We'll give you.
we'll give you $1 million and $2 million in store credit.
$2 million
So-
in store credit. Y'all are,
I give you $1 million and $2 million in store credit.
Yeah.
There won't be no electronics in the store.
that day.
I take Pampers, and I was just resell
Formula, all kind of
You'll be in
stuff.
Walmart.
I go to every Walmart and buy all the Pampers and make everybody come to me.
Okay.
You
Let's
know, but
focus.
anyway, we go.
So yes, she does have a case because based on what you just read, that he got fired and then they brought him back to be the
No, he
team
got
lead.
demoted.
He got demoted.
He was a
And then got
manager,
another
demoted,
position.
and then he got back up to
He had
team
given
lead.
him 10 years of his life. Now that's the part that we can't skip over. This guy's been here since he was 20.
Yeah.
And been there for
2010. That's 12 years. Yeah.
Yeah, so you've been there for a very long. You basically given the story of your life, and now you've been demoted, or you've been embarrassed, or you've been. I think something else I heard or read that they were teasing him about something that he did or something like that, and so to just if he felt like he put his whole life into Walmart, you're talking about 10 years. So soon, I don't know if he had gone to college or not, but it looks like right after high school, maybe after having a couple jobs, he found something that he was sturdy with. He had been there, he had been consistent, and something happened where he was demoted. And if you felt like that was your whole life, say it again.
Well, somebody said 100,000 in a bag of chips. That's an easy deal.
Oh yeah. So I felt like we got to look at the signs of what happened in his demotion. Now, how do you?
Not that it justifies it, but just to see what
You
led
got to
up
start
to it.
seeing signs. But
How do you deal with signs? Because people talk about guns all the time. That's my thing. How can you? Okay, if it's negligence, how Walmart could have stopped it?
Well, you obviously
Well, he's
demoted him for a
management.
reason.
Yeah, don't bring him back.
You got all these
If it happens,
grievances. It's more than one person.
But
It's not like it's just
what
one
can
person.
Walmart do? If let's okay, they demoted. Okay, you're no longer the manager.
But you
just gonna
got
be on the floor.
insurance for mishaps. Like if somebody slip and fall, and even if the floor wasn't wet, they slip and fall. They could say negligence. Something happened here. You can still sue.
And they're
'Cause it
not
happened
gonna, I
in
don't think it's going to be
their
the only
store.
person either. It's going to be the families of the people
Oh,
that
people-
died. It's about to be a whole bunch of
everybody
lawsuits.
suing.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm saying though, what
could they have done
Walmart is
to
insured
prevent that?
for that purpose.
I understand
For
that.
stuff that you can't.
Yeah.
You're asking what could they do to prevent it from happening,
if 'cause
period.
if the case is for negligence, how can you not be negligent? You demoted him from manager. I guess he stayed good enough to come back up to team lead. He didn't get management back, but I guess within that period, he did enough to so.
And then even in that position, they said he was doing the bullying and threatening people and stuff.
Yeah, he was doing.
So
I guess,
that's the main negligence right there. We gave him another chance, and he's still not showing
but
that
they
he's a good
demoted him
employee.
because of that.
Right. So how is he
that
still in the
period,
building?
He had to have been on some type of good behavior
should have been
to come back
fired.
up to.
After
nah,
you're still.
If
That
he's there
happens a
10
lot.
years, that's a good worker.
Yeah,
That's a consistent man.
Yeah,
That
and
don't
how
make-
long
okay,
ago?
so
How
if
long
you're a
ago
good
was the
work-
bullying? As
Yeah,
well?
but you ain't been bullying for all 12
Does it
years.
matter
You
when
probably-
you're bullying? Does that matter how long you've been there after some
But
point?
if we-
after-
And somebody can say it's bullying.
Yeah.
Like
but if it's more than one person,
Somebody can call
You
what
can
we
call
do
us a
bullying.
bully.
Yeah.
y'all are. But
We're not bullies.
So yeah, I'm
I'm
saying.
just playing.
See,
So I'm
we
saying
just be
you can
cracking
say you
jokes.
can call that
you
bullying.
You be cracking jokes on us too.
Right, but
So
what
that's
I'm
too-
saying
that's-
is if
that's
it's
too-
more than one person and you obviously took all these other steps and they're still doing it, you're going to keep them in the building? That doesn't
But I'm
make
saying,
sense.
like bullying is in the eyes.
It's not one thing, though, is my point. He got demoted, then got promoted again. He was still doing whatever to the people. That's what the story is making it seem like.
Nah, I think first of all, he don't have any mental illness. No, mental illness, because they say that's
not on record.
Yeah, on record.
Right.
I mean,
but they say, everybody that do mass shootings is mentally ill. Well, he ain't got no record of mental illness. He didn't have any violent past. I mean, he didn't have police
We
record.
gotta know all the
like, how
reports
can you?
are, though.
How
And the
can you?
timeline.
Yeah.
When did
Yeah,
the villain
how
happen?
can you know
and then
that somebody
like
that-
he
that-
don't fit the
That's what I'm saying. You don't-
because
that's-
he's
that's
been on the job for 10
12
years.
years. You're
That's
talking about a 12-year
of
worker.
consistent-
Like,
That right there is consistent.
does.
Yeah, and you don't have a police
that
record.
means a lot.
You don't have any mental illness on record. Like,
How could you?
just,
Yeah.
how do you know? They're just not talking. But people talk about guns all the time.
I don't know. That's
We have to see all the reports, see what was made and all that stuff, because at this point.
Okay, what
just
would he have to
look-
say to get fired?
I'm saying how many reports it
I'm
was,
just
how
saying,
many different
what would he have to say to get fired? What do you feel
It
like?
doesn't matter what you're saying. What I'm saying is how many reports, over what timeline, what did he do, like what is he being accused of, and all that stuff. You just can't base it off of, oh, you had reports and stuff, because it could have been 1 or 2, or it could have been 13, 14.
And that's what I was saying. The bullying could have happened in the first 2 years of him working, and then he was a good worker.
For 9 years.
Right. So we just don't know when the timeline.
And then I don't know.
I don't think you
it's
can.
weird.
I don't know how you can.
I think it.
be based off the
If it's
report.
not a history,
Which
what
are
do
the
you go by?
reports?
if you don't have a
what it
history of
is.
being violent, I mean,
what do you go by?
what do you go by? And you say, okay, well, he don't take medication. He's not mentally ill, and like he just. What do you go by to say? Oh no, you're about to shoot somebody. Get out of here.
Yeah. Right. How do you? Yeah. How do you know?
And then if you do that, then who says you don't have to come back in and just shoot up the place? Like,
but
how
then
can
look
you
out
stop
of-
that?
But when you're saying you come back in the building, shoot up the place, that's something totally different. If somebody got fired and the people see like, oh, you don't work here no more, something could be suspicious. Then you come into work regular and then you just unload on the break room.
What I'm trying to say is, who can see that coming to fire him? Nobody can see that coming. If this is somebody we hired out of prison, trying to give him another chance at life and, whatever, rehabilitation and all that, and then he started talking violent, then we know, okay, he got a pad, I can dig into something. I got something to anchor my decision. If this man been here 12 years, he ain't been to jail, he ain't got in trouble, he ain't fought nobody to get fired. You know what I'm saying? What can you say to be like, I feel like you about to come and
I mean, you could say the same thing
do
about
something
school.
crazy.
A school shooter.
Anything, right?
Exactly.
You don't know.
My thing is, we have a culture problem.
We have a gun problem.
Yeah, we have a gun culture problem. Because you can't, how can you stop somebody from just saying, you know what, today, and he had
And then does he have a legal gun? Was it legal?
Yeah, it was a legal gun. That's what I'm saying. He did everything. He had a legal gun. He legally got that gun. And he left a letter. Hold on.
And anybody can go
he
to
left
a gun show too.
a letter on his phone. And I'm going to read it. This is crazy. Watch this. This was premeditated. This is the letter that the police found on his phone. And I'm going to just kind of skip because it's kind of long. This is his death note. It says, sorry, God, I failed you. This was not your fault, but my own. I failed to listen to the groans of the Holy Spirit, which made me a poor representation of you. I was harassed by idiots with low intelligence and lack of wisdom. I remained strong through most of the torment, but my dignity was completely taken away beyond repair by my phone getting hacked. So some kind of way, I don't know, the phone got hacked. I don't know what was on the phone. I can't say that they were the only ones that lacked intelligence and wisdom. I was just as guilty and failed my management team and everyone that ever loved me by convincing them that I was normal. Blank, I guess that's a name, they scratched that out. And the associates orchestrated it, they laughed. It made subtle code speeches, which I eventually figured out. I thought they were my friends, but that's another blank. They're blanking out the names of the people. I thought so-and-so was my friend, but he betrayed me. Betrayal is one of the worst feelings next to regret. They laughed at me and said I was like Jeffrey Dahmer.
Wow.
I would never have killed anyone that entered my home. Let's see, a few months back, I want to get the part where we talk about the devil. Associates, evil, okay, my true intent was never to murder anyone, believe it or not. It was actually I was one of the most loving people in the world. If you would get to know me. I just wanted a wife that was equally yoked, like this guy know the word, as I, and obsessed over the thought. However, I didn't deserve a wife. I hope people will learn from everyone's mistakes and truly love God and not material possessions of the world. What did he say? He said something about the devil.
So where was this note? He brought this to the
It was
store?
on his phone.
It was on his phone.
So once the police, did the investigation, got on the phone, the note is what came right there. So he left a death note before he did it. But he said something about that I gave in to the devil somewhere. But yeah, he left.
Well,
he left
I mean,
a note.
that's obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
you
he
don't have
said
to
the
even
devil. He
read
did
that
the
part.
devil in the note. He says it's long.
But
it's-
that's
He said the devil got the best of me. So he is premeditated. I guess he was trying to fight to not do it, but he just said, you know what? And he felt like he got betrayed, and so it's not just he was guilty. They were doing something to him too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? So
They were doing
they
something
kind
to
of
him.
pushed him
Yeah.
to this. It wasn't like he was just, I was saying, he doesn't have mental illness where he just going crazy.
How many people got killed
7,
6.
6.
And then others got injured.
in the break room at that time?
Yeah.
So this had to happen in the morning or before work or something. Because, I mean, it ain't 7 people taking a break in the middle of the day.
I don't know.
Everybody take their breaks at different times depending on what department,
Yeah.
man. The only
Yeah.
people that's not grouped
Yeah,
in there
it
usually
can happen
just
during
the
lunchtime.
cashiers.
But during lunchtime, it could be a lot of people in the break room.
Right.
You got to understand. You got the dock, you got stocking,
Yeah,
you
you got a
got
lot of
register,
people at
you got
Walmart.
people in customer service, you got people in the aisles.
And now
Walmart got it.
everything is
Do y'all know
electronic.
where he was working? What area he was working?
He was a team
he was a
lead,
team lead,
but
so
they
he's
said
probably
what
got like a-
department.
He got probably like a team lead of a department.
You think
Yeah.
that he shot most people in his department?
I think he shot
Probably.
went out people he knew mostly,
He-
and probably got some other people that were happened to be in the break room. But he definitely went after the people that he knew. Wow, that's what I'm saying.
That's crazy.
How can you stop that? I mean, one lesson you can learn is, know who you teasing.
Oh, well, definitely you pray.
Yeah, pray and know who you
'cause-
tease. Like if I don't tease people I don't know like that. I gotta know you to if I'm teasing if it happened the way he said it was. But then again, he was there 12 years, so I guess
He
they
had to
don't.
know
Very
everybody.
well. Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I don't think this.
It
I
doesn't
don't think.
fit.
Well, I don't know if
doesn't fit.
Walmart can prevent this.
I mean,
I just think it's a gun culture problem where you can just go get a gun and just start shooting people.
that's the main. That's
That's
the
the
main
thing.
thing. As far as loss of life.
Yeah,
yes.
that's the thing.
The gun
and
is
we got to stop saying
'cause he
guns
can-
don't kill
'cause it-
people.
yeah.
Guns kill people.
Yeah, talking about people don't, because this same man can have the same mental condition, but only have access to a spoon.
Right.
That's what I'm saying.
Or a knife.
Or-
you know what
or-
I'm saying?
yeah.
So you're not going to, you might hurt one person with a knife, but you ain't going
You can't do mass killings without a gun.
to, right.
So if
And- and
if
certain types
America
of
has a
guns.
mass killing, that says it has a mass killing problem. It says we have a gun problem.
Right. And to me,
And they try to make it a mental illness problem, but everybody doing mass shooting is not mentally ill.
the powers that be would rather roll the dice on the people that kill each other the most than to take the guns off the street. When you do the numbers, of course, when it comes to shootings, we lead. African Americans lead in most of the guns, as far as killing each other. We kill ourselves mostly. Mass shootings are few and far between. Really, the one-offs, the 1 or 2 people getting shot every weekend type of
Mass
thing.
shootings are way too high. They're too far
they're
between.
very- they're very high, but-
because they just
but
had one
more-
in
But
with
what
the
I'm
gay
saying, more
thing,
people die from
one. Yeah,
from
yeah.
the one. And the whole thing about it is, it's almost like if you take the guns out the street, man, I might as well say it. If we take the guns out the street, then they won't kill each other, which is what we want.
Right.
You see
Which
what I'm
is why
saying?
he immediately went, and that's his first statement.
That's his first statement. Because
it's not a gun. It's not politics. It's not a gun problem.
it is a gun problem.
Why would you immediately say that? That's your first statement. The Republican that we
Oh
did
yeah.
in the video.
Now's not the time to talk
Right.
about gun
Yeah.
control.
Why would that be your first thing to say?
Not saying we sorry for the losses.
And it is,
or
right. And
whatever.
it is. It's the most insensitive thing. It is a gun problem because most people are still going to have, a lot of people are going to have mental illness. Some people are going to have emotional
Because
outbursts.
if he couldn't go get the gun, everybody's still alive.
Right.
He just got teased and just hurt for being betrayed.
or he might have just killed himself.
Yeah.
But not killed everybody else. And so most of the time, we do have a huge gun problem. Let's just say that. We have a gun problem because guns are the ones that take innocent people out. All right? And so we do have a huge gun problem. Let's just say that. Now, a lot of people got guns. That's fine. But, and most people have guns to defend themselves against another person that have a gun.
That's what somebody just said. What about guns? Yeah, to defend yourself. This is my thing. And also, they said, Shaft 2020 said that it happened right before the shift changed at night. So they were changing, I guess.
So they were off. They were about to go home.
Another shift comes in to stock and everything at night.
Wow.
So
yeah. So
that's a lot of people that come in between that. So also, somebody said my advice would be not to tease anyone at all.
That's my advice.
Well,
I think you got to know them a little bit more, because if you like me and like you, we like to joke and tease or whatever, but we're not gonna go at somebody that ain't saying nothing back, or somebody we don't know.
In high school, forgive us. Lord, forgive me for what I did in high school. Yeah. But, as an adult, in college as well.
And last week. You got to ask that.
What's about last week? I don't tease people I don't know. Not everybody around me, I know.
Okay.
I know her. We all tease each other. You the only one don't let me tease you. You punch me in the
because I don't like it.
But this is my thing. Somebody asked, what about guns for self-defense? This is the tricky part. Or let's deal with the facts. Mm-hmm. When the mass shooting happens, the hero with their gun ain't ever kicking in action.
Never.
Ever.
So you can have a gun at work.
Okay. I got you. Hold on.
That's supposed to have a gun at work.
The people, the gun owners, the gun lovers ain't never there to kick in action when the mass shooting happen. You never stop them. They shoot who they want, and then if you do got a gun, you just run and get out of there. Ain't like you finna kick in the Call of Duty mode against somebody who got night vision and.
But most people talking about at the house.
At the house. The other side.
You talking about at the house?
Well, I mean, I was looking at Migos, the situation. You do have somebody who's gun toting, but don't know what they're doing, haven't been used to and haven't been trained in it, and then you shoot the wrong person.
You're supposed to go to
you shoot the person on your own team.
Yeah, that's it. And so that's the gray. You're gonna tell me that, hey man, we need guns for self-defense, yada yada. Now we need more guns. No, we not, like more guns.
Sorry, I'm the person. I'm getting a gun because I stay by myself.
Like, but you gotta have it on you.
Yeah,
you gotta know what you're doing.
Yeah, right. but even if you got a gun and somebody comes in shooting, you're not going into action. You're running with your gun, trying to get like nobody. Y'all ain't shooting these people.
You're not in the military. You're not used to that.
That's what I'm saying.
That's
y'all not going in the
day.
battle to stop these people. So the whole thing is, well, we need more guns to stop the mass shooting. Ain't that gun ain't stopped it. Even the security guards,
they running.
Right.
They shooting. Yeah, they shooting.
Like,
school security guards are leaving the school. They leaving. They leave the kids inside the school, and they the armed security. So ain't nobody going in against somebody.
Say, man, they ain't give me nothing but a taser.
Yeah, but
oh my God.
But you know what I'm saying? If somebody come in, they got this bulletproof vest on, got the helmet on, got night vision, and they got semi-automatic weapons with you're not gonna pull a gun out and try to have a shootout with them.
Jazz gonna pull out her 22.
She gonna run too.
You better run.
Like doggone Harlem Nights.
Put that. Tis why I pray over my kids and over our protection every day. My confession is my life is redeemed from destruction. No hurt, harm, danger, accidents, breakdowns, fatalities. Absolutely no weapon formed against me shall prosper. Greater is he that is within me than he that is in the world. We're more than conquerors. And I always put a force field of angels around me every single day to deal with the spiritual wickedness in high places. We wrestle not against flesh and blood. So there's a spirit that's on somebody, or a spirit that's operating and that's influencing this person, a voice that's telling him to go shoot or telling her to go do this. And my belief is that the spirit that's talking to that person will always be mute if me or my family is around that person who's being influenced by that spirit. When I'm around, the spirit can't talk. When I'm around, the spirit can't influence. That demonic force cannot come against me. That is my confession. That is my belief. And so the gun, anything man-made gonna fail. You know, you can have a gun and not go off. You can any type of situation can happen. I cannot trust my own ability. I can't trust in me having a gun, my gun training. I can't trust that I'm gonna have it at the right time in the right place.
Right.
I can't trust that, man, I might mess around, shoot myself, or one of my kids finding hurt. I can't trust any of it. I only trust God. Now, I'm not telling you not to do whatever you got to do to feel like you're safe, but my only safety, my only peace that I get is from the Holy Spirit. That's the only thing that's going to give me peace. If not, then if I have the type of way that I think, if I have to depend on my own peace, then I will have a gun under here, over there, in my car, in my bag, in my shoe, under my table, under my pillow at the house.
Like, doggone, I'm gonna get you sucker, but
I will have I will have a grenade on me. Yeah. And I wouldn't rest because my peace would be in my hands.
Right.
But I put my peace in His hands, and I was like, Lord, you're gonna give me the peace that surpasses all understanding, because my understanding is, man, they shooting up each other and everybody got a gun, but I gotta go past that peace to say, God, you gotta give me peace so that I can sleep at night. You gotta give me peace so that my kids, when my daughter is driving, that she's okay, that I can't be paranoid in what the world's doing and what the devil gonna do.
Yeah,
that's why I don't preach. That's why the devil mad because you
and
or
he's
the devil
busy and all that.
God is busier, and so I serve the Most High God, which means everything else is up under that. And so my protection, my peace it can't be in my peace. It's gotta be in God. And so that's how I live. You know, I can't. You know, sometimes I'm hot-headed and go get a gun, and I can't depend on that. I just trust God. I trust God, and I lean not to my own understanding, and I go that way. And so I'm not telling you not to get a gun. I'm not telling you not to protect yourself, but the way I protect myself is in the spirit realm. And I believe that greater is He that is in me than he that is in the world, which means the spirit that is influencing the shooter.
Right.
I believe that the spirit that's in me is greater than that. And so whenever it comes, he can't hear from the devil when it comes to the navigation system. The demonic frequency has gone off, and now he is in the spirit that influences goodness. All of a sudden, you was in a rage to go do something, and you walk in our stratosphere, doggone it, and all of a sudden you want to go bless the person that you was about to kill.
Right.
The spirit changes. Man, why I want to buy this dude cookies now? You know what I'm saying? When I wanted to kill him, now I wanted to buy him some shoes, because greater is He in the spirit that's around me, and the force field that's around me is greater than the one that's on you. So when your demons can't be in the place of my God.
Right.
So therefore, I pray that, and I believe that, and I have to be at peace with that. You know, you got to be at peace with that, and that's how I choose to live, because I got 3 boys and a daughter. I can't be paranoid about school shootings.
Right.
Unless I'm gonna just be up there
all the time,
sleep in the parking lot with my pistol.
Right.
You know, and my grenades. You know, and then and be trying to practice with it, and clip must run come out and be like, oh shoot, you know, and I can't trust myself, so I trust God.
It's you gotta understand that you're able.
You're laughing at me because my grenades that went off in the car. Look at you laughing.
We can see it. That's why
I'm trying to use all the guns.
Like somebody outside trying to blow up. Trying to tear a bomb outside.
I'm out there trying to protect my kid from a mass shooting that I think
tried to keep it together.
Come on, man, you laughing at me. Come on, man, you laughing at me. But that's why I won't do it.
Because I saw it and he did the motion. I'm like, he's so stupid.
I'm like, oh shoot.
He thought he over to my spot the window.
Like, try to throw that mug out the window. Doggone security guard passing by them, blew him up. Oh,
Go kart with that one.
I'm over there trying to help him sew him up before the police get there. Practice on the story. Man, no, too much. Too much. Bro, listen. What happened was,
In lieu of
But the thing is, you gotta have faith to, you gotta have faith to walk in peace.
Right.
Yep.
And understand what your words are doing. God made you in His likeness. God created everything, an entire visible realm with words. So therefore, your whole reality can be orchestrated by your words. I know a testimony of my oldest sister, Erica. She dealt with schizophrenia at off in college, and I remember I was at home. I don't know if I was for a break or what, but she went to East Tennessee State, and she was dealing with it. And I don't think the family really knew yet, but she was up there, taking TVs loose because she thought somebody was looking at the TV. She would pull down.
But your sister, all right, what you saying this stuff, right?
Yeah, it's a testimony.
I was gonna say, I guess it's out here now.
It's a testimony because she's overcome it.
Okay.
Amen.
And she, but the family found out. But I remember one night I woke up from a dream of her funeral. But I went up to look in the casket and she wasn't in there. So I woke up out of the dream and then I prayed and decreed because I felt death. I felt like just, like if you have a dream, you can feel it. And so I remember I prayed and decreed against the spirit of death that was coming against her. And years later, after she went through her episodes and, got medication and everything and, got things under control, years later, we were sitting in the dining room at my parents' house. I didn't know this. She said, while I was up there, I tried to commit suicide. She said, I went and bought the gun. She said, I had the gun. And she said, I was walking in the snow in shorts. And she said, I was on the way to buy the bullets. And I got hungry and went to McDonald's and bought a meal. She said, that's how short I was of buying the bullets.
Wow.
And God told me, the prayer you prayed, I sent the hunger pain to stop that.
Wow. Glory be to God.
Wow.
So when you're praying, when you're decreeing, you're arranging things.
Yeah. Yep.
It's
And
an
rearranging
arrangement. Yeah,
things.
you're arranging things.
Yeah.
You're intercepting demonic activity. The angels are assisting you.
Yeah.
If you don't give them anything to assist, then the weapon form will prosper.
Yeah. Wow.
So that's just, you have to have the faith to do that and the faith to believe that.
Yeah.
Even though you can't see it. Now, it was years before I found out that that's what happened. That's why God gave me the dream to say the prayer and release the decree now. Because of what the weapon that was forming.
Right.
God saw it. Our family didn't see it. He sent it to me in a dream, woke me up, released the decree.
And here's why you have to be spiritually mature, because a lot of people may get that dream and then confess or say that she's gonna die.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's
get paranoid, like, oh my goodness, and will not decree in that moment.
Right, or they might decree that, man, she's gonna die. I
Well, they
saw
might
it in a
confirm
dream.
it.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so
I had a dream you was gonna die, and
Right.
you never said nothing to stop.
Right, and so that's why God give you dreams. That's why God give you certain things. That's why I feel like certain prophets know certain things, not to speak certain things in existence. I'm telling you this so that you can change the situation.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? You man, I see you having an accident. Get your house in order. You're gonna die. No, that's not what that's for. No, I see you having an accident. I speak against that in the name of Jesus, that you're not gonna have an accident, that you're gonna be saved. Blah 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 blah. And that
You see
power
what you
of
do.
life.
You see the attack.
Right. And so, but a lot of people respond different.
Yeah.
Everybody can see the attack, but everybody responds different.
Yep.
And the power is in what you say. What are you going to say next based off what your dream was?
Right.
My wife just had an amazing dream last night about a huge house.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna call that one in.
Yeah, you're in agreement, right?
Yeah, we ain't gonna rebuke the devil. The devil is a lie. This house that we saw, the devil. Man, you crazy? We gonna speak that one in.
Yeah.
But based off your dream can be you can fight against it. or you can have it to come to pass. You know, it's a precursor of the future, but you can change it. That's because the dream still doesn't have the power. Your words do.
Yeah.
So you can dream all day. People that dreamed about some great stuff that they'll never see because they'll never make moves towards it. You see what I'm saying? So a dream is a precursor of what could be. Also, sometimes it's the demonic plans that the enemy have in place. But until the enemy gets a body, somebody to influence, that still ain't gonna come to pass. And then the Bible says, "Greater is He that is in me that He that is in the world." So even if there's a plan, if God gives me the knowledge to pray, then I stop that whole plan.
No.
You see what I'm saying? So people don't understand that the prayers of the righteous availeth much. They do, but if you don't pray, then the prayers of the unrighteous prevail.
Yeah.
And so
the words of the unrighteous.
Which are their prayers, you know, and so whatever they say will come to pass. So you got witches that do certain things, and if we decree and declare, so I don't want to be religious, which means always telling people what the devil is doing. And the plans of the devil, and the plights of the devil, and how busy the devil is, and how strong. Man, just say what you want to happen.
Yes.
When you say that it knocks out his whole plan. So I don't have to know his plan to just say what I want.
Right.
If I say, man, you know what?
It cancels it out.
I declare that our rent is paid early. Well, the plan for us to be late and be evicted is null and void because I said what I want. Not, man, I fear that, man, we ain't gonna have the money, blah, 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 where the money gonna come from, and we're working right into his hands. So I just say what I want. I say what God wants, and we go from there. And that's how the people of God are gonna triumph in these days. That we gotta say what God, man, the knowledge of good and evil will paranoid you. Will make you paranoid. You know about guns. You know about this shooting. You know about that. But what did God say?
Yeah. And I think that's what this shooter needed to know. What did God say about your situation?
What did God say about you? You know what I'm saying? Because there are layers in other people's lives that you didn't know about. All right? There are certain things.
The thing is, you going to have to need God, period. Because you can
gun
say...
Gun and no gun.
Yeah, gun and no gun. Because you say, oh, you know, I ain't going to Walmart. They shooting at Walmart and then get in a car accident. Like you got need God,
you need God
everywhere. In every...
Or got the gun training and then get nervous, can't take it off safety.
Somebody can go... Somebody can go... I lost a friend taking a nap in the middle of the day. Like, you don't know. You need God all the time in every area. You paranoid over here and it come in the back door some other kind of way. No, I need God all the time. Not just, protect me from guns or whatever. It's God. I need the full reality of heaven to influence everything.
Yeah. When you're declaring no weapon formed against him shall prosper, you have to understand that the weapon is going to be formed. That's what I had to understand growing up. Like there will be a weapon, but it won't prosper.
It won't.
That's the part. It won't prosper in my life.
The lack of power the devil has. The lack of power. I didn't get it until I cast out my first demon. When I saw that, I was like, oh. You afraid?
They're weak.
Yeah, you're right. And I cast out a demon, and the person said they don't like you. Once you know that they don't, and you begin to understand, you really don't have power. Your power is in my ignorance. That's what Paul said, be not ignorant of Satan's devices, lest he gain the advantage. To get the advantage is what I don't know.
Yep.
If I know, wait a minute, I have authority over you. Therefore, what I say trumps what you can do. I just got to say it.
Yep.
Right.
And when I don't say it, then you free to play.
Yep. And no weapon formed against me shall prosper, and any tongue that rises up against you,
you condemn.
A lot of the scripture in King James Version says, "Thou shalt condemn." And people confuse that as God have to condemn it. No, you have to condemn it. All right, and so that means if somebody say something that is going to happen bad, man, that they talk about tornadoes coming. Well, we speak against that. If we agree with it and start preparing for the tornado and all that type of stuff, and I'm not saying don't get your stuff ready, but I'm saying speak to the storm.
Yeah.
All right?
It's-
Don't let the last word be a word that you don't want to happen.
the word of judgment.
Right.
Condemn the word of judgment. And the word of judgment is not necessarily individual. It can be corporate.
Right.
They can say, you know, in the next 2 years, black men in America going yada, yada, yada.
Yep, not
I'm
me.
inside of that
Yep,
decree.
it won't
No,
happen.
that
Not me.
corporate decree, nope. I speak against that.
Not me. Yep.
They can say, you know, so it's not things that are directly, some things are indirectly.
Yeah.
You can be like, man, I seem like every time I do something, everything I try to do, you know, everything don't work. It's because there are words in the atmosphere attached to you.
Yep.
Some of them directly, maybe somebody in your family, or it could be the news, it could be the media, it could be the expert opinion that got decreed and everybody agreed with the expert, and now that expert opinion is actually working against you in the atmosphere. So you have to condemn every word that has come against you in judgment, whether it's individual, whether it's corporate, whether it's directly, whether it's indirectly, whether it's consciously, whether it's unconsciously, no matter what it is, every word that has risen against me in judgment, I condemn all of it.
Yeah, and then and sometimes you might not know what has been decreed against you. There's some things that have been decreed in your bloodline that you don't know about. And you know, so instead of researching that stuff, just start to say what is or what you want. I understood that in my bloodline, there was high blood pressure, there was all of this type of stuff, there was obesity. I had to start to decree against that what I want. I'm 190 pounds, I'm this, I am that. I understand that, but I break away from anything that was said against me and my bloodline, that we got this, high blood pressure and all that. I break away from all that. I shut it down in the spirit realm. I don't care who said it, who started it. I don't care. It doesn't come near me, nor in my children. It stops here. And those are the words that I started to say every day. All right, and I had to break away from so many things in the spirit realm before I even saw anything physically. You gotta work. All right, and so we gotta go. We gotta way over time.
Yeah.
But today's show has been amazing.
Good, yeah.
Thank y'all. All the ladies whose name begin end with an A.
Or if you're Foxy or Sassy.
Sassy, yeah.
Sassy.
Sassy and Foxy.
Man, y'all have a good day. Hey,
Jansen.
like and share, people. Like and share, people. And make sure you be back here tomorrow.
Yeah.
We'll be on time tomorrow, y'all. We'll be on time tomorrow.
Longer than a limousine.
That's a long
I don't know what that is.
The side mouth
Not
machine.
Quartet Wednesday, sir. Yeah. It is not Quartet Wednesday.
Make me a song with Quartet ad-libs.
Yes. Have a great day.
hate it already.
Jan looking like a big mustard in them mud.
Dijon mustard.